Mr. Rajaa, talking about the economic survey, it talks about, it paints a rosy picture for India, but not so for the world, because, it says that there is an insecure world and there are fragile spots now. Can you tell us what has been the realistic impact of tariffs in Coimbatore and specifically Kongu Nadu on the manufacturing sector? And there have been efforts that the centre has made. You have made a lot of efforts. Have those efforts been successful in sort of offsetting some of those impacts?
Those are two different questions on the economic survey and then on the tariff effects itself. On the economic survey, I want to just put one thing out. We've always maintained that whatever Tamil Nadu says and the government says and whatever the Honorable Chief Minister says and whatever his cabinet says is based on facts. And most of these facts come from my friends in Delhi. So I don't know why my friends in Delhi keep questioning our facts which are based on their statements. Now, if you look at the economic survey, it very clearly says Tamil Nadu is the number one place for manufacturing jobs, giving India 15% of its manufacturing jobs, and that's the number one state in India. Gujarat and Maharashtra, they come at 13% each. So clearly, we're doing something different, and clearly, we're doing something necessary, which is actually necessary for the highly educated, highly talented people of Tamil Nadu. I can tell you this 13% which Gujarat and Maharashtra seem to get is not the kind of high-end talent that we are able to provide jobs for in Tamil Nadu. That is because of the policy clarity, that is because of clarity in what we want to do and what our people need. This state works because of two things. It's good governance with the Dravidian model of politics, and the second part is people who are empowered. And they keep questioning us, right? And we listen. This is one leader through MK Stalin Avargal is one leader who is always on the ground, who's always got his ears on the ground, and he listens into people's feedback from the opposition too. And in fact, he mentioned that in the assembly, and he said he thanked the opposition leaders also for their criticism, for the criticism which is actually valid. And he's taken those inputs and he's converted them into growth. So that is the story that the economic survey is also pointing out to. What it's not saying is the kind of jobs that we've created, the kind of high-end jobs which are created, which has given us high-end R&D jobs, high-end manufacturing, precision manufacturing jobs. So now these are focused efforts. These are outcomes of the focused efforts of our government. And I would also say, when it comes to tariffs, I do accept, yes, it is helpful, and we saw that coming also when the Chief Minister had gone to the US just before the election, right? And we spoke to the diaspora there, and we got the feedback, and we saw Mr. President Trump coming. So we knew that he's going to be the next one up there. So we started conversations on what if and what's going to be the outcome. In fact, the Chief Minister himself sat in two discussions when we were there and discussing with how this is going to impact India. And as a Chief Minister of the state, which is the largest export, which one of the largest exports to the US. Now, India's exports is around 18 to 20% to the US alone. For Tamil Nadu, it's at 30%. So we're naturally worried, right? So when he had gone there, he'd spoken to all these people, and he knew that diversification and going into new markets or tapping into further into in the markets that we are already established in is very, very important. And that's why you saw him going to the UK and Germany right after that. So it was a very, very planned, thought out process, and we went there as soon as I think it was just close to the UK FTA. And now, so we knew the EU FTA was going. In fact, you brought up Davos. We couldn't go there today, this year because of assembly. It was bang in the middle of the assembly session here. So when we went last time, when I went there, we had a good long discussion with key figures who were on the round table writing the FTA, the EU FTA, and we got to know what's going to come there too. So we took them to Germany next, and we had a lot of interest coming in there. Now that conversion is also going high. So if you look at investments and the outcome of all of these visits, Tamil Nadu is one state which is extremely finicky, very choosy about its MoUs. As I said, numbers don't matter. It's the job numbers that matter. So because we choose MoUs which will convert, our conversion ratio is high, and we are at 83% for GIM 2024. So that percentile does not come easily. No other state comes close.
Mr. Rajaa, in that context, the mother of all deals, as the centre calls it, India's FTA with EU, is that going to also help mitigate some of the impact? And in fact, they're saying that this could be beneficial for labour-intensive sectors, especially for garment manufacturers. Do you see any hope there?
I do see, yes. Immediately, yes, it is important. We are looking at new markets, emerging markets also. But who are we kidding? I think the US is the biggest. I mean, the US is a humongous market, and I don't think we can just do away with them as easy. You can not just wish them away. We need to work better with them. We need to get that tariff issue sorted very, very quickly, and this is the factor.